attempt trying to get this stream back up. The previous stream crashed on me because, well, YouTube is not being very kind. Looks like everything's up and running. Not going to touch anything. We're just going to read this Elder Scroll right now. So let's... I'm about to leave this chat party. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that. The game crashed, is what happened, Destroyer.
Running out of power.
So...
The battle...
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored.
Yeah, it's not treating me well.
I honor your courage. Krieg Wolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
She is a badass, I'm not gonna lie.
Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill.
Thank you, I appreciate
Alduin
it,
does
man.
not rise to our challenge.
I am chill, it's
I fear
just...
all may be lost.
I have a very low
You
tolerance
worry
for
too
stupid
much, brother. Victory
stuff.
will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Galthor, Soria, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
The posters, we have
So be it.
Naruto, and we have Blackrock Shooter. And actually, these are not posters, these are actually playmats.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Alright.
What have we done? What twisted...
Yeah, if you get a chance, look up Blackrock Shooter, man. It's a good series.
My teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel fear for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
This is kind of a fucked up death scene for her. Just snatches her up.
Oh, damn you! It's no use. Use the scroll, Feldir. Now!
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By word with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last.
They are hitting the air.
You are banished!
Heck yeah.
It worked. We did it.
World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
On all our souls, because you didn't fucking finish the job.
Aloki Nakib Silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
The
Die
green stuff?
now and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it.
We do know it.
Parthrenax.
Alright, and now we're going to defeat Alduin on his own terms. Come on.
Join me or perish with your mortal enemies. You are the flash.
Alright, let's bring up the potions. Now he cannot fly.
Weapons of my ancient foe.
And that is just scary for him to be leaning over me.
While he is grounded.
Maze Mul Dovahkiin.
It's alright, I beat him.
Become strong.
I don't know what the green stuff
But
is.
I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
I bested you.
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Let's go and talk to Parthenax. Why does these have to be so high up? Parthenax, come over here.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova.
Because I'm
Alduin's
Dragonborn.
allies will think twice after this victory.
You saw me use power there against the black dragon. That was called the Thum, or Shout in their language. And only people of Dragonborn or people who are trained in the way of the voice can use that power. It's not a commoner's power.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Krongra victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
Indeed.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one
All right,
of
good night.
Alduin's allies.
Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then, before the Bruniki and killed all my Zemar. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Alright, let's go with Foos.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Lok Thum.
Lok Thum. So now, he's just gonna fly and land. He's just gonna chill up here. So now, we finished that part. I'm happy that we finished that part. So let's head to, let's head to Whiterun real quick. Alright, we'll go back to our timer now. I just had to check out what chat looked like on her stream. Wait.
Need something?
Man, the weather here is crazy.
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Alright, so we need to head up to Dragon's Reach. Oh, and I meant to mention this earlier, but in the last episode that I did, it was 24, I believe. There was a bit of a glitch, or not a glitch, it was an intentional mod that somebody made. I thought it was an armor mod to modify what the females were wearing. Turns out it just removed the undergarments, and I found out today that the Bethesda removed that mod from their mod store or whatever you get it from. So it was kind of messed up, but alright. Why is he upstairs?
Balgrove, did you slip out again last night for a drink at the Bannered Mare?
Why are
Heard about that, did you? Yes, I went out for a pint or two. What of it?
These secret visits to the tavern will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
Damn it, woman, I'm the Jarl of Whiterun. I won't apologize for talking to my people. You can't protect me every moment of the day.
That might be so, but it will never stop me from trying.
Hey, buddy.
My lord, our provisions are running dangerously low. Our stores of
I kind of
meat,
want to hear
wine,
this because
and
I've
grain
never
are
heard it.
all but depleted.
Purchase more supplies, then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details?
My lord, since Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly.
Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scare every one of
Another
them in these
wanderer,
troubled times.
here to lick my father's boots.
You'll have to
Good
make
job.
do with what we have, Proventus.
Yes, my lord.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
So this is random, but I need to use your palace to trap a dragon.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
No, you heard right.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city? With the threat of war on my doorstep?
Threat is worse. That black dragon came back. The Alduin guy. Yeah, the world eater. You know him? Yeah, he's here. So, give me your palace.
Alduin. The world eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
It's only hopeless if we get up.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's not nonsense.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards?
What about them?
They are respected by all Nords.
True.
High Hrothgar is neutral territory.
More
if
true.
The Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
That's gonna be tough.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Alright.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Well, if you don't mind, I have better shit to do. Because apparently you can't do your job right, so I do it for you. Why are they just sitting there? I don't get it. And it's still snowing. Alright, so I need to talk to the Greybeards. Wait. It's weird not having any music. I don't know why the music's gone away. But we're here. So let's go ahead and check it out. They might be outside. Yeah, I think they are. So who I need to talk to is Arngeir. He's the master of the Greybeards. So, he should be right over here. Hey, buddy. Can you and I have a talk? Here, I'll join you. There. So you don't feel so lonely.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
No, I didn't.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'm not asking you to fight my wars for me. I'm just asking for a little help, guy.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But, now may be a good time to change your stance.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. When?
Oh.
You misunderstand our authority. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the
They will
Jarl.
listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision
I hit the wrong
to help
button,
you.
sorry.
This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems.
Thank you.
So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Well, it's not about remembering you. It's about respecting you.
Got you.
Which is what they do. Wold not kest. I can't imagine shouting like that, like, continuously. Alright, so we'll talk to General Tullius first. And then we have to talk to Ulfric Stormcloak after that, and then we can host this peace council. See if we can get them to agree to a truce. Then we have to trap a dragon. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh.
Never should have come here.
Alright. That should be everybody. Alright, you cowards can come out now. They're dead. Really? No one else? Okay, fine. Well, I'm glad it happened at night. Guess we're fortunate that it happened at night.
It's too bad the burning of King Olaf was called off this year. I think some of the younger bards would have really gotten a kick out of it.
Well, you can understand Elisif not wanting it. It is a shame, though.
By the way, that is a quest we will do. The burning of King Olaf. Hello. Don't mind if I go in, gentlemen. Thank you. Alright, let's turn this off.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle?
I didn't see anyone...
You have some reason to be here, citizen?
I didn't see anyone stop me. I believe we've already met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
She's playing Zombieland. Or not Zombieland, but Zombies on Infinite Warfare right now. I'm watching it. Still watching High Talk.
I suppose. Why don't you have a nicest? Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding. Speak with Legate Ricca. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
Well, the Dragon Menace is a bit more of a problem than the Stormcloaks right now, so might want to rethink that.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons.
No shit, Sherlock.
My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
I like this quote right here. The best time to negotiate is from a position of strength. It's actually my favorite line in this whole game.
Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested. Most of the Legion is tied down on the border with the Aldmeri Dominion. The Emperor can't afford to risk weakening Cyrodiil's defenses. From the Imperial City, our war here is just a sideshow. An interlude before the main event against the Thalmor resumes. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
Now, what he just said was strengthening Cyrodiil's defenses. Why do that? Oh, from High Talks? Hey, welcome! Local Gamer Link, thank you for joining me. She's awesome. I actually have her stream still on right now. I'm watching her play Infinite Warfare. So, how did you have an icicle in you? I didn't use ice on you, and nobody else was killing you except me. Look at these guys. They're like, yep, we did all this. Don't worry. Yeah, even though I did all the work. Oy. Alright, now we can go talk to Ulfric. Whiterun is such a bitch, though. It really is. Whiterun is a bitch to me. So what we'll do is, I think... we'll go ahead and we'll do the Peace Council, and then before we actually start to finish the end part of the game, or the end part of the main campaign or whatnot. Alright. We don't need the torch anymore. It's pretty well light out. I do love the silhouette of red. It just kind of creates a really cool atmosphere. Nope, hold on. There we go. My chat closed for some reason. Alright, and there's also a murder mystery we could solve here while we're here. But let's go ahead and just get this done. Hope to God there's not a dragon attack. It's always something. It's either a dragon attack or it's a vampire attack. And it always fucks me up.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
I've got a knife that would look good on your throat.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people. I have no reason to.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. unworthy of one such as you.
Looks like they were giving you trouble there.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
I'm used to getting drunk on my own time, but yelling insults just randomly in the neighborhood? Seems like he'd be put to jail for disturbing the peace for that. But, spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. All right, then.
See you later, girl. I'll let you do your thing. So what I need to do is I need to head to the castle here. Good lord, why would I want to buy a house in Windhelm? I love the house in Windhelm, I will say that. But just looking how cold it is, the rest of these guys have a really high tolerance for cold. But I'm a snow elf, so I'm used to it. So we'll convene this peace council. I think that'll be a good stopping point for the stream.
He's a true Nord.
And then we'll start streaming Doom.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White.
You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
That's not why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
Want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned, Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend? If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Alright, so now we just head back to...
What would you have me do?
High Hrothgar?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that.
And we talk to the Greybeards and we tell them, hey, these guys have agreed to a peace council. And they've agreed for High Hrothgar to be neutral ground. So, let me head back. Oh. Keep forgetting where I'm at. Hang on. There we go. Got it. Well, we had a few people jump into the stream. I feel happy about that. If anyone jumps in during political talks, this is going to be a boring... They're going to jump in on the most boring part. But at least, look. We get a beautiful scene of the sky. Look at that. That in a landscape. Oh, hello. Those don't look friendly. Why are they here? That's Delphine and Esbern of the Blades. They're not even looking at me, they're just marching right in. I want to see what happens if they go first. I'm gonna let them go first. It looks like everybody else is already inside. Esbern's already went inside. Delphine's about to go inside. And now it's my turn. There's Esbern.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
They're all looking at each other. It's just like, okay.
Very well. You may enter. So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless.
I really hate politics.
Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim. Take your seat, and we can begin.
Alright, I'll be right behind you.
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
Well, I'm following you. This is the tough part.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
Well, everybody's here. Everyone that we like and that we dislike. Hey.
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
I know! Shut the fuck up!
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Alright, everyone's seated.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us. You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomat.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please. If we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
On Elenwyn?
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Well, what's the harm? I mean, she's not really doing anything. She's gonna sit in. She has nothing to do with the deliberations.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Well, no. Give him this one, okay? He'll have to give you something in return, right?
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
Shut the fuck up.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
This is why I hate politics.
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be
We're
able to
here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
I like it.
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that...
Shut the fuck up!
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Markarth is a big city, and it's one of the major holds in Skyrim, so what if you traded Riften for it?
The Rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard what she said, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn.
Excuse me?
I came here in good faith. And now it seems you help the Empire at every turn.
I'm not...
As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the
I guess that's it. Talks are over.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance?
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it
Shut
have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Falkreath to us. Sidgeir steps down, and Dengir of Stun resumes the Jarlship.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn?
You know what? Fuck it. If it gets me to fucking Alduin, I don't care.
Spoken like a true daughter of Skyrim. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Falkreath will be turned over to Ulfric, and Dengir of Stoon will return as Jarl.
Sounds fair.
You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Excuse me?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
There's one more thing. We know about Paarthurnax. Paarthurnax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continue to help you.
Well, then leave. I'm not gonna kill an old elder dragon for doing nothing. Alright, so that pretty much is a good stopping point right there. I'm sorry for the stream crashing earlier. Hopefully that doesn't happen when I start up Doom. But, in the next episode, you guys know what to expect. We're going to trap a dragon, and we're going to go and stop Alduin. And that's going to be a 2-part series, by the way. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I am looking forward to every bit of it. And I hope you guys will join me for that incredible adventure. Thank you all so much, though, for watching this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comment section what you think of it so far. Also, after the whole main mission is done, we still have the difficult choice of whether to do the Companions quest, whether to do the Winterhold quests, you know, with the Mages College of Winterhold. We have the Thieves Guild, and we have the Dark Brotherhood. We have so many quests to complete, but I want to know what you guys want to see first, so let me know down below. It would help out quite a bit. And if you're new to the channel, be sure and subscribe for future content. I'm Syrkatrii, you guys are epic, and I will see all of you in the next one. Until then, have a good day, people.